applause.
Yay! Yeah! That's me. I'm Jeff. Hi, everybody. That's my face. This was before I had clients. You notice there's no gray hairs or stress marks. That's okay, no big deal. Today, we're going to be talking about something really cool. It's one of the things that I've been using to grow my agency, to get results for my clients, and to also get results for my students. So whether you're on the spectrum of agency owner, agency grower, agency shower, agency teacher, whatever it is, this is something that you guys will need, and it's my expert secret to growing fast and getting results for my clients and my customers. Raise your hand. If not yet, thank you. Yeah. If you're never really sure, if you're never really 100% sure what you're supposed to put in your clients' ads. Raise your hand if you're never really 100% confident if your campaign will actually work. Yeah, there we go. Raise your hand if you're never really 100% convinced that your target customers will sign up for your client's actual offer. Is that stopping you from getting clients? No. No, it's still working, Jeff. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that stopping you from charging more money? Is that stopping you from keeping your clients longer? Yeah. Well, that sucks, because today we're talking about split testing. It's going to be something totally different. No, just kidding. I read a book that said you're supposed to put jokes in your presentation. So look, what if I showed you how to get your target market writing your ads so that you knew what to put in it? What if I showed you how to pre-test your campaign so you knew if it would work before it went live? Oscar's one of my students. He can attest it actually works. What if I showed you how to get leads before your advertising campaign even starts? Again, this is something Oscar has been on the receiving end of right now. If you knew these things, and if I showed you them, would that grow your agency? Yep. Would that get you more dollars? Yep. Would that get you more clients? Yep. So today, we're going to be talking about how to do customer research that writes ads for people who don't know shit about customer research, which is where I was when I launched my agency, which is where you guys are today. And you're going to do it all in about 15 minutes or less. So no focus groups. No having to read industry insider secrets. No having to Google for hours on end. You're going to do it all in 15 minutes or less. By the way, this is how I expanded into weird niches that pay an F ton of money. By weird niches, I mean things that aren't gyms, things that aren't dentists, things that aren't chiropractors, the standard 3. Talking about, ooh, that burned, right? Oh my God, there are people who pay Facebook ads other than those 3, right? I'm talking about tutors that pay $2K a month, plumbers that pay $3K a month, child therapists that pay $3K a month, private schools that pay $4K a month. That's money. If you have to pay for private school, you know what I'm talking about. Bike shops that pay $5,000 a month, and car washes that pay $10,000 a month. These are all real clients of mine that are paying me money based on the results that I got based on from the customer research. So here we go. Step number 1. Just kidding. This is the intro slide. There you go. So this is how to do customer research that writes ads, and if you don't know shit about customer research. Step number 1, you're going to launch a survey stupid fast with a high-performing template. You don't have to take notes. I'm going to go over this in more detail later. This is your template. It's kind of fuzzy. I will read it. Just understand the big picture. Step 1, launch a customer research template. Step number 2, when they click on the link, they're going to ask these questions. We're going to go into more detail why these work in a little bit. Step number 2, pay Facebook to push the survey to your target market. If you have ever run ads, you know what I'm talking about. As it turns out, you plug these directly in, and you're hitting your target market. Step number 3, get between 15 and 30 responses, and you'll have a statistically significant event. That means statistics says that your ad will work. It's math. It's always right. This is what real-life customer research looks like. Written by people I want to sell stuff to. This is my car wash research. This has powered car wash campaigns from a guy in Miami in a car wash location in Woodlands, Texas that I've never been to, targeting a market I've never understood. This is the results. You do those 3 things and you're done. I'm going to go over those 3 steps in more detail right now. Step number 1, launch a stupid fast survey with a high-performing template. This is your template. Hey, Miami. Hey, Dallas. Hey, Orlando, wherever. Get as specific as you can. Company is expanding. Jeff's Bike Shop, Jeff's Car Wash, whatever your company name is. And we want to serve you as best as possible. Help us answer the short questionnaire about blank. Sometimes I call it the X. Keep that in mind. We're going to talk about it in a little bit. And let us know what you think. Some fun emojis for shits and giggles. You've got a link. Thanks. The business owner, the business name, and a photo of the team. That's the whole template. When you click this link right here, it goes to these questions. Here's what's cool. If you read the book by Ryan Levesque called The Ask Method, he says you can get 95% of the way of unlocking somebody's wallet with 5 questions. You have to write 5 questions. You will uncover their needs, wants, fears, and goals, what they hate, what they've tried, what they're sick and tired of, their buying triggers, why they're going to give you money, why they won't give you money, everything to unlock their wallet. That's 5 questions. They click the link. Guess what? Those are the 5 questions. What's your number one goal when it comes to blank? That X that I mentioned earlier. What's the number one roadblock in the way of that goal? If anyone's part of my agency, Scaling Secrets, these questions are familiar. I'm conducting customer research on you. What's the number one thing you want to learn about that blank, that X, that product or service that business is trying to sell? What's your number one fear? That's why people don't act. They're fearful of something. There's a roadblock in the way of that goal. You get them past that fear, you solve that roadblock. They give you money. Name 3 additional things you want to learn about blank. That's how you get more ads. That's how you never run out of ideas. And lastly, if you want to give us your email, we'll give you an offer when we're ready. That's it. No more questions. No massive surveys with 100 questions long. You've all seen those by some undergrad who has a degree in something thinking it's a good idea. Don't incentivize people to do this. They'll lie to you. You ever get Amazon saying, do this survey, we'll give you 20 bucks? 5's all the way down. Don't do that. Don't incentivize people. Don't give them a number. Let them use their language to describe their challenges and problems, and you will get 95% of the way of unlocking their wallet. Step number 2, pay Facebook to push the survey to your target market. Internally, we use words like email, website, pixel, Facebook engagers. That's how we talk. That's not how our clients think. So when I'm selling this, I don't say website visitors or email or whatever. I say your potential customers, your target customers, your future customers, the people you want to do business with, the people that you stopped doing business with, the people that dropped you, the people you want to do business with, people in your target market, who you're trying to sell to. That translates actually pretty well into website visitors, emails, Facebook engagers, custom and lookalike. And because I'm in the business of local lead gen, people in the neighborhood matter. So guess what? Everybody within 4 miles. Don't target people 10 miles away. I'm not driving halfway across town to go to a chiropractor. I'll opt in and then cancel my appointment. Only people in the neighborhood. Remember, people only act when they're sick and tired of something. That car keeps making the noise, I'm going to the mechanic today. The AC is broken, I'm calling someone today. People only act when they're sick and tired. And you can be sick and tired, but you're not driving 10 miles. Not in this traffic. You want people local, that makes sense. Step number 3, you get between 15 and 30 responses. You've got a statistically significant event. That's what your research looks like. Number 1 goal. Roadblock. It's fuzzy. Just kind of imagine. What you want to learn, what's your number 1 fear, 3 additional things. You will have a database of how people describe their problems. This is their tribal language. Guess what's going in your ad? This. Nothing else. Nothing that you feel inspired about, nothing that you really think is amazing, nothing that you asked your friend with. You asked people who could buy your customer stuff. That's what's going in your customers' ads. Those are steps 1 through 3. Launch a survey, pay Facebook, get 30 responses. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to study the results. Remember that feeling having to study? You're going to have to do it. And you're going to get a chunk of data. You're going to have to craft a narrative around it. But it's money. And you're going to identify that tribal language, how people describe their problems using the language that they use. You'll notice the really bad chiropractors say you've got a problem with your C4 and your C7, but the good chiropractors say you've got a problem with your lower back. The people in the chiropractic space use a different tribal language than the people looking to buy chiropractic services. Just like mechanics talk about pistons and valve timings, but the best mechanics customers Say my car pulls to the left and makes this weird noise. So if I wanted to get people to buy my mechanic's services, I would say pulls to the left and makes a weird noise. Tribal language. Then you're going to create an ad using similar language. You don't have to be inspired about it. I'm good at IKEA furniture, putting stuff together, not good at writing. But my ads, they perform. Then your ad gets results. But what kind of results? Well, 97 customer opportunities for a car wash in Meisner Park. As it turns out, by the way, people in different cities for different reasons buy car washes for different, said reasons twice, but for different reasons. So this Meisner Park ad uses different tribal language than this ad that got 232 customer opportunities. This is the Falls. That's cool. Did you know people in the Falls buy car washes for different reasons than Meisner Park people? Who'd have thunk, right? And Orlando. And Woodlands, Texas. This franchise did not exist until we started the ads. I made their Facebook page. They hired people the day the ads started. No pixel data. No email list. No Facebook page. Started from zero. What's the secret sauce? Customer research. 557 customer opportunities. Customer opportunity is somebody that went through all 7 steps of your funnel. It's not a lead. It's a customer opportunity. Keep that in mind when describing this to your client. If all you did was get this, you'd be on your way to $1 million agency. You're going to say, but Jeff, you didn't teach us how to pre-test your campaigns before they go live. I go, yes, I did. If you get between 15 and 30 responses, your ad will do okay. Less than 15, your ad will bomb. If you get over 30, your ad will be amazeballs. If you don't get 15 or 30, try again. Change the X. If you got a car wash customer, all right, tell us what you think about car washes. That's different than keeping your car clean. If you're selling personal training, weight loss is different than building muscle. If you're a car mechanic, fixing your car is different than fixing your truck. If you don't get between 15 and 30 responses, change the X, you will get an entirely new batch of data, and you will know which product or service to feature. What's even more interesting is usually it's the same product, it's the marketing that changes. But Jeff, you didn't teach us how to get your target market writing your ads so you know what to put in it. I go, yes, I did. What's your number one goal when it comes to your car wash? Keeping your car clean in the shortest amount of time. What's your number one roadblock? Long lines. What's the number one fear? What's the number one thing you want to learn? What services are provided? Hey, Miami car owners. Are you looking to get your car clean in the shortest amount of time without waiting for a long line? Ooh, that's a good headline. How about this one? Reasonable pricing and quality with less and less car washes. All right. Hey, Miami car wash owners. Hey, Miami. Hey, Miami car owners. Are you looking for a reasonable priced, high quality car wash? That's useful. That's a good headline. Get what I paid for. Keep my car cleaned. Time. Details, details, details. What's really cool is if you read the rest of it, there's a whole batch of people that are sick and tired of car wash employees being taken advantage of by their car wash owner. So guess what's in the ad? Remember, ask people what they want to buy, and then show them an ad that sells it to them. But Jeff, you didn't teach us how to get leads before the campaign even goes live. I go, yes, I did. Right there. People fill this out. They told you the keys to their wallet said, give me an offer. Here's my email. Coincidentally, 3 days after they fill it out, it's so weird. They get an email from me. Thanks so much for filling it out. Here's our offer. It's a link to your funnel. You're getting customer opportunities from day one. What's even cooler is if you do this correctly, they actually will call the business. Hey, I just saw your customer research campaign. I think I want to buy. Today I showed you how to get your target market writing your ads so you knew what to put in it. Today I showed you how to pre-test your campaign so you knew if it would work before you even went live. And I finally showed you how to get leads before your advertising campaign even got started. This was how to do customer research that writes ads even if you don't know shit about customer research. So if you guys want more agency scaling secrets, there's a link to my group. Now that I'm looking at this, it shouldn't have been a random bit.ly link. It should have been like something a little bit more, like, is that an L or an I or a 1, whatever. So That's it, right? It links directly to my Agency Scaling Secrets course, to my group. There's our logo. It's a butt, Agency Scaling Secrets, you get it. That hints at the culture. It's fun, it's exciting, it's motivating, it's humorous with results. You can see if all you got was that, you'd be jumping up and down. But I just showed you how to get that. That's it. That's the whole slide deck. That's the whole presentation. Thanks so much. We have to take a 5-minute break. Get mic'd up. Thanks, everybody.